Welcome to the most authoritative boxing channel here on social media. Ahmed. Today's episode, I'm here to present to you the much-awaited heavyweight clash between Joseph Parker and Zhilei Big Ben Zhang. This fight promises to be a very interesting and competitive one, as most boxing analysts have dubbed this fight a 50-50 fight, but the bookmakers have Zhang as a slight favorite. But I beg to differ. I think that this fight is going to be won by Joseph Parker via a TKO victory. Why do I say that? Joseph Parker does not have enough punching power to stop Zhang because he has a knockout percentage of 86, which is not good enough in the heavyweight division. But if a win would come for Zhang, he has an 80% knockout ratio. So I think that he can be able to stop Joseph Parker. But this is their record. Zhang has fought 28 times and he has won 26, losing 1 to Philip Hegovic and drawing with Jerry Forrest. Now, with the former world champion in the person of Joseph Parker, he has fought 37 times, winning 34 and losing 3 to Anthony Joshua, Dillian White, and Joe Joyce. And Joe Joyce is the common opponent, and I'll come to Joe Joyce later in the video. Joseph Parker is 6'4", while Zhang is 6'6". Joseph Parker has a reach of 76 inches, whilst Zhang has a reach of 78. So anytime Zhang wants to land a clean punch, he must commit himself further, and that is when he gets into troubled waters. Zhang is 40 years, making him the older man of the two, whilst Parker is 32 years. Zhang is a southpaw, whilst Joseph Parker is an orthodox fighter. The stance already make it interesting because one would have to battle with the footworks in order to win this fight, because you would be able to win this fight with the battle of footworks, and Zhang does not have the best of footworks. Joseph Parker has a decent footworks and he is quicker, and those are the advantages. That is why I am picking him in this fight. Zhang would be able to cause Parker problems at the early stages of the fight. That is between the first 3 rounds. He can be able to hit Parker if Parker becomes too greedy. But I think that Parker has shown discipline over the last few fights, and he has also been consistent, especially against Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. If he keeps touching Zhang to the belly, Zhang would become very frustrated, and there he would begin to have his opening and start landing that check right hook from Joseph Parker, which will keep causing Zhang problem and may end up ending the fight. I think that Zhang, who called out Joseph Parker after the fight with Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, stating that he wasn't impressed with the win of Parker. Let's have a listen to him.
Not impressed. I beat everybody.
Those are the words of Zhang. So now, how does Zhang come to win this fight? I think that Zhang can win this fight in the first 6 rounds by applying pure pressure, exerting his will on Joseph Parker, just like Joe Joyce did. Zhang must also show good chin that he can be able to take loads of punishment, because in the Philip Hegovic fight, he took some amount of punishment and he was able to give out some of his own. He should do exactly that, and he will put Joseph Parker in loads of trouble. But when he tries to do that, he must also be wary of his gas tank and come into this particular fight at a lower weight. In his last fight, he came in about 280 pounds. If he comes into this particular fight at 280 pounds, that would be a lot of problem for him, because he would be slower, playing into the advantage of Joseph Parker. I think that the ideal weight for Zhang in this particular fight is for him to come in around 270 pounds. By that, his stamina would improve and he would be quicker in order to catch up with Joseph Parker. If not, it would be a Joseph Parker night from the 5th round, because Joseph Parker, he is the more experienced fighter of the two. Though he is younger, he has been a world champion, he has fought on the bigger stages than Zhang. So all these would come into play at the latter stages of the fight, because experience is the best teacher, and Parker has that experience on his side. So I think that Parker is the favorite in this particular fight, despite what the bookmakers are saying. They are using the Joe Joyce fight as a yardstick, But as the cliche goes in boxing, styles make fights, and I think the style of Joseph Parker is all wrong for Zhang at this stage of his career. If Zhang was 2 years or 3 years younger, then I would be having another take. But at age 40, getting to 41, I think that with his style, I think Joseph Parker is the favorite in this fight, despite what the bookmakers are saying. So I am picking Parker to stop Zhang via a TKO victory. If the worst there is a knockout, that may happen in the 11th round with a check right hook. That is my take for this particular episode. Stay positive. Remember, your greatness has no limits. If you have not subscribed, this is the right time to do so. Thank you.